All right, hey Chipola Nation, we're here with Coach Donnie Tindall of the Chipola Indians. How you doing, Coach?
I'm good, B. How are you?
Fantastic, fantastic.
Good.
Getting ready for some holidays here, and looks like you're off to a good start. We've just come off the Panhandle Classic and actually played a game last Wednesday where Andrew College had a nice game there, 90-68, and then a big win over Gadsden State. And then our second loss of the season from Jones College. And tell us about that one.
Well, it was a heck of a game. You know, they're very well coached. They're undefeated coming in. Unfortunately, they're still undefeated, but they're a well-coached team. They have good girth and physicality around the rim, which caused us some problems. And they have a guard that really controlled the entire game. With that being said, we're right there. Up one with about 10 seconds to go. We miss a couple free throws that could have at least put us up 2, possibly 3, and they come down and literally at the buzzer hit a 3-point shot, which was really contested, and the kid made a heck of a play. So 2 losses on the season, both of them literally were up 1 as the ball's in the air and get beat. So, you know, it's frustrating. On the flip side, you learn against playing against good teams.
Right.
And I think that'll be the case with this situation. They're a good team. We'll be better for it. You certainly want to win.
Right.
But we didn't finish the game and give them credit.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I mean, and yeah, just right in the thick of it on both of those games. But we still are off to a really great start at 12-2. And what's up next, Coach?
Well, we've got a game this coming Friday against Enterprise State at their place, which their record isn't great, but they played Shelton State earlier in the year. Shelton State's a top 10, top 15 type team, and Shelton State only came away with a 3-point win.
Okay.
So we know it's going to be a challenging game, and the biggest thing you worry about as a coach at this point in time is our guys looking forward to getting home and enjoying Christmas break with their families as opposed to staying locked in for that one last game. Then we go home for about a week. We'll come back and we have 2 games over at Panama City in the Gulf Coast Classic over there. And then first week of January, it's on. We're starting conference play.
Yeah, when we come back, we got Central Georgia Tech and East Georgia State over at Gulf Coast.
Yep.
You know anything about those teams?
Not yet. I haven't dove into them. Kind of locked in on Enterprise State right now. I do know that those teams, from what I've heard, are athletic and play hard, but not seen any tape on them as of yet, Brian.
And then, man, I'm talking about like 3 weeks away, just about. Tallahassee Community College comes to the Mill.
Yeah, and you think about it, Tallahassee's, I think, ranked 4th or 5th in the state, having a nice year. I think they're about 8 or 9-3, if I remember correctly. And then we've got Northwest Florida, who has jumped us in the polls and having a tremendous season. So no rest for the weary, as they say.
Yeah, absolutely not. Man, the Panhandle Conference just boom, 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 and that thing will be over. Starts in January, and it'll be over, halfway through February.
Yeah, it goes quick, and, that's the thing about this level. The conference tournament and the national tournament is much earlier than the NCAA tournament. So, you're trying to play your best basketball in early January as opposed to at the Division I level. Maybe it's early February.
Right.
So we've got to continue to grow and make progress. And I think the biggest thing with our team, we still haven't had our entire full team for a practice yet this year.
Really?
Chor is the last guy that's out. He's got about 3 weeks left with his hand, so hopefully he'll be back by conference play. But then you know how it is. You're throwing a guy in the fire in conference play that hasn't played in 6 weeks. That's not going to be an easy task for him.
No.
So our team is still rounding into shape. Dante Walker's getting healthy, playing some. Naquan Tomlin was out for 2 weeks, but he came back in our last game and played. So I think we've yet to find our stride, and hopefully we do by the time we start league play.
Yeah, absolutely. And then one little thing, they're actually in classes, and so they need to take care of academics as well, and that finishes up today or tomorrow?
Yep.
So
Yeah.
like December 14th, I think finals end. So how are we doing on that front?
Well, I think everybody's going to be fine. We monitor them very closely, and of course, you never know until the final buzzer sounds, I
Right.
guess you'd say. But our guys are pretty locked in. We've had extra study hall the last couple weeks, and they do a good job in that regard. So I think everybody will be fine. And then getting them home and back on time, that's always an issue. And then practicing for a week, and all of a sudden, boom, it's here.
Yeah,
so
it
I think we'll
absolutely
be fine in that regard, and hopefully they'll have a nice break at home as well.
Now, what about you, Coach? You going to be able to see some family over the holidays?
I am. I'm going to go back to Michigan and see my mom and dad and sister and some friends for about 6 days. Come back early on the 26th. We practice that evening. But it'll be a nice getaway just to see some family and friends and enjoy some of Mom's home cooking and just relax. You know, I spent those 2 years in Grand Rapids where it was great to be around your family every day. They were at all the games. So now I've been away for a year and a half. So I value every minute getting back home when I can.
I'm sure. Do you miss the snow and the cold weather?
No.
Okay.
No. Next question. No.
Yeah.
I love being in Florida and love being around family, but I do not miss that weather in Michigan whatsoever.
If we get a little frost, we think it's the coldest we've ever been in our whole lives. So we're very lucky around here with the weather. But well, Coach, we're very proud of what you're doing and your team, and it looks like we're off to a great start, and we just look forward to conference season coming up in the new year.
Well, I appreciate it. I want to say happy holidays to all our fans and the people that support us, the campus community. Everyone's just been fantastic my year and a half here, Brian. We had a pretty darn good crowd last game, and I think as we move into league play, it's going to continue to grow, and that's so important to have great home court advantage. So happy holidays, and thanks for all you do.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
You got it.